Investigators say the fire started in the backseat of the Cavalier and quickly spread to the other vehicles. Damage has been estimated at around £20,000.
A Northampton-based theatre group for the disabled is taking to the road for its first ever tour. Second Stage are putting on a play called Stop Press, which they've written themselves. And tonight the first performance will be held in Wellingborough, as Tim Curtis now reports.
The stars of Second Stage, a Northamptonshire drama group for the disabled, have been working up to performing live for months. They're putting on a play called Stop Press, which they wrote themselves. It's the story of a small rural community with a big secret to hide from a London journalist investigating the mystery of corn circles.
Put it this way, if a corn circle had to land anywhere around this village, where would the worst place be? Worst place.
The group was set up 2 years ago and recruits from all over Northamptonshire. Director Richard Conlon says his main job has been to help the actors discover their abilities.
A lot of people in the cast had never actually performed before, and when I used to mention the P word, as it's called around here, some of the people would freeze, but now they're on tour, so it's come a long way in a very short time.
He needs laying out.
He needs hiding.
Hiding? You don't hide bodies, me girl. Oh, no, you don't do that. Not at all the thing to do.
The tour of Stop Press by Second Stage includes dates in Daventry Tertiary College on Thursday, Tresham College Kettering on Friday, and Northampton College on Saturday.
Rich bloke that you would find a fine career and travel.
From the P word to the F word now, football, and Ipswich Town failed to move to top of Division 2 after they lost.
George, we've been married so long, and this is the first time I've really been able to talk to you. This is my first chance to really tell you how I feel. And I know you won't take offence, or shout, or thump the table, or thump me. Please, don't think I planned it at all. I didn't. It just happened. The moment was just right. I didn't actually think you'd die. I didn't think the scissors were that sharp. They were. But I suppose you know that now. It's a really funny feeling. I feel sort of free, independent, ready to take on the world. I think I'll do a bit of travelling. You always hated to travel. We haven't travelled since 1959. There's so much I want to do before I die. You never wanted to do anything so before you died. I suppose that's just as well now. It's funny how the home you spend so long building becomes like a prison. Oh, when we met, I can't forget that when we met, the memory lingers yet. The air was clean, the grass was green, and he was oh so tall and lean. His eyes were blue, as was the sky, and so in love with him was I. But then the years, they passed us by, and he grew cold as I just grew old, and now he's gone, I miss him so. It seems a shame he'll never know. Oh, when we met, I can't forget that when we met, the memory lingers yet. The corn grew high, the birds flew up into the sky as we walked by, and then a smile lit up his face. We were so happy in this place. We thought our love would never end, and now it seems I've lost a friend. Oh, why did he have to change? My life is rearranged. Or had I had to hide these feelings deep inside? So I knew he'd have to go. I miss him so. George, they'll lock me up, they'll put me away. You're not allowed to kill your husband, are you? It's illegal, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure it is. It must be. But they can't take me now, I'm going to travel. You can't travel in prison, can you? George, we have to hide you. No one must know. We have to move you before anybody knows.
Come on, let me in, Isaac. Open up. Are you there?
Just come in. Hello, Isaac, how are
Oh,
you?
it's awful.
Awful?
Oh, Faith, you must have heard about it, of course you know.
Yes, I suppose I must. You know then?
No? The whole bloody village knows. And the word is that the reporter up in London wants to tell our bloody country.
Oh, well, news travels very fast.
Bad news, yes.
Oh, well, I suppose that's the end of it
No,
then.
we're not beaten yet. She's about to come here first. It's you she's going to want to talk to. If you just don't slip up, keep your wits about you, and we may ride this storm yet.
Oh, good.
She'll want to talk to George, too.
George.
Yes, it is.
George?
Yes, it's still in.
Yes.
Good.
She wants to talk to George.
Well, of course you will. He's more involved in this than anyone.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Look, I can't go back. Remember, we're not beaten yet. Morning, George.
How did he know, George? How does she know? I didn't tell anybody. You did you? No. Oh. Hello? Anybody
photographers up to take some photographs of you and Mr. Green. Maybe in the field.
In the field?
Yes, or show your husband driving his tractor.
Driving?
Well, he wouldn't really drive.
Obviously.
Don't be nervous, Mrs. Green. I know this has been rather sudden, but I want you to know that we at the Local Express will support you all the way on this one, both morally and I might say financially.
Oh, I half expected you to turn up with the police.
Oh, what's the matter with them? After all, it's hardly illegal, isn't it?
Not illegal.
Suppose it depends on who you think did it.
You don't know.
No, of course not. Theories do differ. In fact, there are some people who might even say it was caused by an act of God.
God?
Yes, but I don't know. Then there's aliens, spiritual energy. But most people would probably say it was caused by wind.
What are you talking about?
What happened last night?
What happened last night?
The circle.
What?
It's in the pool.
A circle?
Yes.
You have been talking about a corn circle all this time.
What did you think I was talking about?
Nothing.
What else happened last night?
Nothing at all. Now, let's go outside. It's hot in here.
Oh, fine.
Good. Now, this corn circle business, I'd rather kept out of it if you don't mind.
Mrs. Green, please don't like that.
No, I'd much rather keep a low profile. I do have my reasons, believe me.
Okay. But can I assume that we still have your permission to actually go on the field?
Which field is it on?
That field up there.
Shit!
Your usual place is free by the fire.
Oh, I like that chair. Nice and free near the door for a quick getaway if necessary.
Oh, I know all about you.
Yeah, who don't? Oh, well.
Right.
Oh, the usual things, Bessie, though.
Oh, right, yeah. Did you play last night against Robin Crumpets?
Oh, yeah, I was there. If I might say, I was pretty sharp with the dance myself.
Oh, good result all round then, was it?
A fair few 180s there were. Tim, Vicar, how are you?
The usual to expressing.
Right, you know.
What's up?
Corn circles.
Oh, yeah, I heard something about that. What's the problem?
Well, put it this way. If a corn circle had lain anywhere around this village of ours, where was the worst?
The worst place?
The very worst place.
Not near the field.
Not in.
On?
Yep.
There's a corn circle on their field. We can't have that.
Well, we've got it. And we've got a big London hack on the case who wants to tell the whole world about it. We have got to get rid of her.
You don't mean we should...
No, we just want to get rid of her.
Here, this journalist. She driving one of them new sporty Volvos.
What's she doing there?
No, but she's just about to get out of it now.
Get rid of her, Tim.
Don't worry about it.
Martin, please. Is the seat taken?
No.
It's just you've got 2 drinks on the table.
This mine.
Sure, always have 2 drinks on the go.
I'll do my best.
You don't drink lager, Tim? That pint was for the vicar?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't mine at all. I forgot.
Oh, is the vicar here? I've been trying to hunt him down.
No, he had to leave. Emergency, that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah. Last rites.
Oh, is someone dying?
Oh, they're probably all right now.
I didn't think people generally recovered after the last rites had been administered.
Our vicar's very good that way.
That's better.
Yeah.
Sandy Brown, Local Express.
Tim.
Tim.
That's right.
Corn circles.
Definitely wasn't me.
Did you say it was?
Good, because it wasn't. Probably aliens,
Possibly.
or God,
Perhaps.
or wind,
Yes.
but not me. Oh no.
You seem very sure.
Oh, I am. And even if it was,
Which it was.
you couldn't prove it. You've got no real way of knowing it was really me.
But it wasn't.
All right, it's a fair cop. I did it. I confess. You're a hard woman. I did it. Just me, garden roller, and a piece of string. Just a prank. I didn't mean no harm, I'm sorry. I had a bad childhood, you see. I broke a nose and started with grass serpents in the back garden. Oh, it got worse. But I feel much better now I've confided with you. Thank you. You're a good woman. I'm cured. I don't think I'll make another corn serpent again. Oh well, back to London for you, I suppose.
Tim?
Yeah?
Corn serpent you made last night.
Yeah?
What did it look like?
Shit!
I tell you what I'm doing, I'm hiding. From a sneaky little journalist up from London who's come to poke a nose in where it's not wanted. You have heard, I take it, about what appeared last night. Fascinating. You do realise that anyone with half a brain would realise something odd is going on up there if they scratch around for long enough. And if this story gets out, this place will be crawling with geologists, seismologists, meteorologists, physicists, everybody but the sodding Andrews sisters. And it won't take them long to find out that something odd is occurring up there, and they won't rest until they uncover it. I think it would be a shame too, so you listen. There may be no love lost between us. You may have your reasons to hate me, but if this journalist speaks, you keep quiet, okay? I shouldn't need to tell you why. Oh God, does she never give up? I'm not here, okay? I'm not.
Oh, I say, you Mrs. Hoppin?
Yeah.
Sandy Brown, Global Express. Reporting on the village's corn serpent. It's fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. Not seen the vicar anywhere, have you? Oh, good, because I really would like to talk. Where is he? In the church? Oh, of course, yes. Sensible place to find a vicar. Are you going that way? Well, if you come in my car, and on the way, you can tell me about the fascinating history of your little village.
Shit. Mrs. Smith?
Oh, Vicar, we don't often see you in here.
No.
Are you after a lady's garment then?
Not exactly, no. I'm here to discuss
Discuss?
things.
What things do we have to discuss? Sounds very exciting.
I take it you've heard about her nocturnal visitation.
The serpent, you mean?
The very one.
Yes, I saw it clearly when I was walking on the common with the doctors.
My worry is, you see, that this piece of mindless vandalism.
Vandalism?
Yes, vandalism.
Oh, there must be different views on this sort of thing.
Well, I have to take the overview in such matters. The overview which is best for the village.
Oh, surely this is the only great value for the village.
Oh, I don't think we want the village owned up by circle hunters.
Trade would benefit.
But at what cost?
At what cost, Vicar? I'd like to know, what have you got to hide? What are you scared of?
Everybody in this village has always valued our isolation.
Not everybody.
There are things that go on in this village, important things, that will be jeopardised unless we can get rid of the attention that is about to descend upon us.
What things?
I think you may know.
Perhaps. Unless I'm treated with a little more equanimity, then I will blow the whole thing quite well.
Mrs. Smith, you have a lovely little shop here. It keeps you looking over nice. Even so, it would be a shame if whoever vandalised the field last night should turn their attentions to the high street.
I beg your pardon.
A smash window here, some stolen stock there. How long do you think you last?
Oh, look at here you are. I hadn't expected you to fancy you in the latest outfits.
Oh, I like to keep up to date with the day-to-day lives of my parishioners.
Samrat Globe Express.
Oh, I am glad you found me. I've been looking for an opportunity to discuss this nonsense before rumours have a chance to spread.
Yes, but there's no denying the existence of the circle.
Vandal.
Miss.
Miss Brown.
I hardly think it's vandals.
Well, why don't we go over to the church and discuss this further?
Oh, that would be nice.
After you. Mrs. Smith. We will talk later.
What about tonight? I'm late up to the pub then, Mum. Right, be seeing you then.
Joyce! Joyce!
Yes, Mum, just come in.
Is everything all right now? I thought we still going shopping today.
Yes, only something's happened.
And what's happened now? Morning, George.
Something fairly major.
Oh, anything I can do? I say, morning, George.
Listen to me, Mum.
George?
Mum.
George?
Mum.
He's dead. I know. Oh, most daughters see fit to tell their mothers when they lose a son-in-law.
I was trying, Mum.
Gave me quite a shock, that did.
I'm sorry.
Yes, well, I suppose man George is dead. It's too much to ask, is it?
No, Mum.
Well, don't do it again.
I shan't.
Oh, he does look a sight. He was laying out.
He wants hiding.
Hiding? Oh, no, my girl, you don't hide bodies. Listen, I've been laying out bodies in this village for more years than I can remember, and I've never hidden one yet. No, not at all the thing to do. You make him look smart and handsome, and you try to hide any trace of what killed him. What did kill him, by the way?
I did.
Well, we can't very well hide you. What do you mean, you did?
I didn't mean to. It was last night. I was off late sewing, and he came in blind, drunk and raging, and he started to pull me about like as if he was going to hurt me.
I didn't know George did that.
There's a lot you don't know about him, Mum.
Oh, did he ever hurt your mind, though?
Regular. He's been doing it for years.
You should have told your dad when he was alive. Yes, you should have said something. We didn't make you for that kind of life. We didn't bring you into the world to hand you over to a monster. Oh, if your dad had known, he'd have fed George to the dogs, so he would. Oh, it would have broken his heart. He did love you so. When you were young, we had the hope that you would marry some nice rich bloke, that you would have a fine career and travel the world, for we loved you, dear. Whatever did you see in George? 5 minutes with one lump sum instead of in installments, like the way you got it, we're all better off without it.
Oh, no.
There's such a thing as natural justice in this world, my girl, and you've done right by it. Oh, I dare say you've broken the law according to what them men in dark grey suits say, but that's not about real life and real people. No, you've obeyed nature's laws, and them stronger than what's written in any old dusty book. We all stick into the weed in this world, my girl, and we gets back what we dishes out. Your George, he ought to have known that the road he was treading would have a bitter end. But sure, yeah. He's had a bit of a wobbler, that's all, not your fault at all. No, you'll be all right, you'll be safe enough. We'll all take good care of you.
I'll go to prison, Mum.
No, you won't. Folks only go to prison for what's their fault. And this, well, this was his fault. No, you won't go to prison. And in any case, you'll only be found out. You'll only be in trouble if you get found out. And who's gonna be bothered to take notice of your private affairs?
Oh, well, yes, now that you mention it.
Now that I've mentioned nothing, come on, let's go and see Isaac and Tim. They'll sort it out.
Sandy Brown, Local Express, I was in here earlier.
Oh, yeah, I remember you, all right.
I understand you might have been trying for a few days.
Yeah, yes, it was spare. Lovely view from up there. Is it just that?
Yes, I'm reporting on the ladies' concert.
Oh, I saw that. Very pretty. Nature's doodles, I call her. Would you care to sign the book?
Yes, Miss Brown. Sandy Brown.
Sandy Brown, fine. Do you know, when you walked through that door, I could have sworn you were someone different.
Really?
It's just a spit of old Sarah.
Well, we all have our doubles, so they say.
Of course. She was different from you in many ways. Not smart London girl, wasn't Sarah? Came from a little village not 20 miles from here. I lived there myself until I married and came to the work again.
It's all very interesting, but I'm really best
That tragic figure was our Sarah. We was in the same class together at school. Real close like sisters. Then when her father took ill, I didn't see so much of her. Terrible with cancer. Suffered for years with it. But he always used to say, I know we've all got to go sometime and you can't take nothing with you. But I shall want to keep my dignity. He used to say that before he were ill. Big, strong man he were. Powerful. But he were always a proper gentleman, I'm sure. Oh, do you want one?
Yes, please.
Of course, then he started to go downhill. It was feeding him pills and sticking needles in him. Till he didn't know where he was. His hair fell out and he couldn't keep nothing down. But Sarah was always by his side. Do anything for him. Then one day he said to her, I love you, Sarah, but I have to go now. That was their sign, you see, the signal. She knew when he said that what she had to do. It were a noble thing. Not evil. It's the hardest thing you can do for someone you love. We all understood in the village. We knew it was for the best. But it wasn't our local doctor at that time. He wouldn't have been no trouble. It was this locum chap, the locust we called him, started spouting about the Hippocratic Oath and all what Sarah done were a crime. He went to the police, not the local body, the big chief in the main town. If you'll excuse my language, he were a right bastard. Within 24 hours of having done it, Sarah was gone into the night. She were 18, a child really. Last time I saw her, were at the funeral. Place was crawling with police, waiting for her to turn up. But of course, they didn't know from Adam, and we all did. Word was we were to call her Mary. That were her mother's name. So we stood back saying our last few words to Sarah. And she was standing there, proud and tall as could be, right under their noses. Then she was gone again. without them even knowing a thing. Little girl, alone in a great big world. Oh, sorry, it's wrong. I should be boring you with my story. Sure. It's been 20 years since I told anyone that story. Mine's it's all true.
I'm sure it is. I'll go to my room.
Yeah, I'll have your accent up presently. Here's to you, Sarah, wherever you may be.
Yes, my child, what would you like to confess?
It's only me.
Mrs. Green, what are you doing at confession?
I want to tell you about something.
Something you've done?
Yes.
You're actually confessing?
No, I just want to tell you about something I've done.
So it's not a bad thing, then?
Stop.
No, it's not.
Who was that?
It's me.
Mrs. Green?
No.
It's my mother.
Oh, I see. Good evening, Mrs. Elliot. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Anyone else in there I ought to know about?
No, just us two.
You want to tell me now?
Something very major has happened.
I know. We all know. The common circle is no big secret.
Yes, but you don't know about the,
Recent developments.
What?
come to the house at 10 o'clock tonight.
Tell me now.
No.
Not here.
Why not?
You never know who's listening. Oh, bless you, Father. First thing.
Shit.
What?
What?
Could I speak to Mr. Clark, please? Sandy Brown. Barry, how are you? Yeah, I know you're always up to your eyes in it. Delegate downwards, I keep telling you. No, you won't see me for a few days yet. I think, as they say, I must. No, I was up here anyway over the weekend. And then not 15 miles from where I was staying, guess what happens? There, it was juicy as that. It was a corn circle. I've never had circles before, but there's definitely something odd going on here. More than people are prepared to let on about. No, I don't think it is to do with the circle itself. It's just that I've never seen people so afraid of being, well, exposed, I suppose. No, just a feeling. Oh, don't worry. I'll find out what's going on. I'll keep you in touch. Ciao. Sarah. This to you, Sarah. Wherever you are.
He was dead this morning.
Yes.
But I spoke to him.
But it didn't talk that to you.
That's true. But the journalist.
She didn't notice a thing. Too busy thinking about her corn circles.
Our corn circle.
What are we going to do about that?
Tim's out there now. By first light, there shouldn't be a trace of it left.
That corn's not quite ripe yet. I'll not be able to sell it.
Oh, you'll be reimbursed for something. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Money's not one of our problems.
But George's.
I don't know. Those old priests they run for miles. There's more of those fields than you or even I see. Hardly be a conventional burial.
No.
Then it was hardly a conventional death.
No. He could stay down there indefinitely. Nobody need ever know. If we got him into the cellar, we can get him straight into the main tunnel. He could even say farewell to his great love before we hide him away.
You mean you?
Not me, the machine.
Ah, she is a thing of beauty.
True.
And she's done us all a lot of good over the years.
But if Sandy Brown should ever hear about her,
And George would have been very lucky to have got out in time.
Oh, I'm locked up, Vicar, so if you want to be going, give me a shout and I'll let you out.
Thanks, Bessie. I think I'll stay for a while.
You're not looking your usual self, Vicar. If you don't mind me saying so, are you feeling well?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Is it that Miss Brown that's got you out of sort?
In a way, yes.
Oh, she's such a nice lady. Oh, we've had some lovely chats. When you get to know her, she's not a bit London. She's just like a real person.
I'm sure.
Do you know? If you're avoiding her.
Really?
She's a bit she's hardly seen you at all.
Well, I'm here now, Bessie, and she's out. Your challenge, you see.
Oh, I suppose so. She would really put her wits and got to that concert. Tell you the truth, Vicky, so were I. Really beautiful, I thought he was. And I don't care who makes them.
We cannot allow ourselves to become the playthings of petty vandals, Bessie.
I suppose not. But why don't you just have a word with her? Very pleasant she is, you won't find. She's really enjoying herself being here.
But why?
Why?
Why? The corn circle's gone now, so why stay?
She's just enjoying herself.
She's a journalist. What's there to enjoy in a dull old village like ours?
Well, she can enjoy chatting to the locals. Digging up bits of local history.
Where does she go every day?
Oh, sure, I don't know.
She never told you where she's been.
No. Every day she drives out west way.
She never goes the other way.
Well, drives out west way and comes back that way of an evening.
Perhaps she's meeting someone.
Oh, she wouldn't know anyone from around these parts.
Where is she from?
London, you know that.
Is she born there?
Oh, tell you the truth, Vic, I don't think she's ever mentioned where she was born or brought up. I suppose it's possible. Yeah, she probably can't get a word in edgeways behind her. First time I saw her, I started on that old Sarah Born. We was in the same class together at school. Have I told you about her, Vicar?
I don't think so.
She's a very lovely girl. Well, that's a bit of Miss Brown, which is what brought Sarah to mind in the first place.
Was he?
We were real close, like sisters.
It's hardly a great deal to go on, is it?
I know it's difficult to put your finger on it as well, but you can just tell that some folk know and others are not in on it at all.
Yeah, but would you like to name names?
No, I'd rather not. You can go around the village. You can see that some folk live in a very comfortable style, don't seem to do anything at all.
You mean they don't work at all?
No, some potter on the farm selling bits of produce, have a shop, but nothing that will sustain their habits.
Stocks and shares?
No, they're not like that around here. Even in my shop, I don't see checks. Certainly nothing as fancy as a credit card.
Really?
Strictly cash, rolls, crisp £10 notes.
Yes, but that's how it comes out of the hole in the war machine.
But there aren't any here.
True.
Around the rest of the country, farmers are taking out credit, loans, remortgaging houses. But here they're putting swimming pools and jacuzzis in.
There's no one thing you can put your finger on that will improve.
Not a thing. whatever's going on, the vicar's behind it. You can be sure of that.
Oh, you don't like him, do you?
No, let's say some of his ways are rather unvicarly.
She's unvicarly, isn't he?
Oh, I think I've said enough. I think I've said enough. I've been threatened.
Violence?
Not exactly, not to me, but to my shop, my livelihood.
Yes, but who threatened you? You must tell me.
I think I've said enough already. My position in the village is very shaky. I can't be taking chances.
Chances?
I think I've said enough already.
What do you mean?
I think you'd better go now.
But who are you afraid of?
I can't say.
Who are you afraid of?
Bless her soul. I haven't seen either of her from that day to this. That policeman said you were a murderer, and she wasn't. She only did what her father wanted.
Where did she go?
Oh, she just disappeared.
No letters?
No,
Phone calls?
not this sound. Oh, I should be bothering you with this, Vicar.
No, this is really very interesting.
Oh, strange for someone to just disappear like that.
Very strange.
Still, she must be around somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure she's somewhere. Things used to be so simple here, living day to day, till one of nature's doodles came and blew it all away. We had everything we needed, then came Sandy Brown. Now even though the circle's gone, she persists in hanging round. Now everything is threatened, ain't that a terrible shame? If she finds what she's looking for, they'll be looking for someone to blame. She's gonna tell the whole damn world that there is no doubt. So I can't sit by just waiting, I have to sort this out. I don't want to be vindictive, but there's more at stake than me. She doesn't know the harm she'll cause to this community. Got us on the run, running out of time. Got to be just something to make her Hello, it's me. I want your help. I know it's 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm not stupid. You're lucky I didn't ring earlier. This is important. Sandy Brown. Yeah, the reporter. Remember her? She came and was looking at the corn circle. Exactly. It's gone. She's still here. Why? That's why I want to know. I know I can count with you. I need your help. Yeah. If you don't help me, I'll expose all your shame, I'll tell the whole village about you, and you'll never be able to hold your head up in this village again. Oh, would you know? I'll hear somewhere. I'd tell the whole world about you. You'd never be able to hold your head up in this village again. That's better. I need the assistance of your network. Your gang of nosy old bags on the end of dusty old buttons. It's better than anything MI5 have got, and I want it working for me. What I want to know is this. Where does Sandy Brown go every day? Does she go to the towns? Does she go to the villages? Where does she go? Where does she eat? Who does she talk to? Where does she meet? Yeah, there is something else. I want to know why she was here on that first morning. Nah, not the corn circle. That's what everyone assumes, that she came down from London when she was told about it. But I think she was in the area already, and I want to know why.
Just thought I'd come and give the old girl a clean.
You treat that machine like it's your pet.
She's more important than any old pet.
She's been good to us over the years.
She's a real beauty, done us all proud. Mary is my only love, she's prettier than the stars above. She doesn't sulk or create when I arrive a half an hour late. I can't get tangled in her hair, she doesn't moan when I'm not there. She waits for me most patiently, just sits and purrs contentedly. Mary is my only love, she's prettier than the stars above. She never nags or tells me I'm wrong, but sings to me a lovely little song. I like to say that she's well paid each night before I go to bed. I always see she gets a share. People say we're unfair. Mary is my only love, she's prettier than the stars above. She doesn't make my back ache. She keeps going for my sake. From dusk to dawn I have toiled to make sure that she's well oiled. It must be said we never row. I couldn't live without her now. Mary is my only love, she's prettier than the stars above. Don't worry, Mrs. Cheek, we'll be all right.
I wish I'd be so sure.
Take my word for it, we'll be okay.
But how do you know?
I just know.
What do you know?
I know enough.
About what? Tell me.
I can't say, but believe me, we'll be all right.
How can you?
Trust me.
But what about Sandy Brown?
She ain't a problem.
But she's asking so many questions. She'll bear that find out soon. She'll know it all.
That don't matter.
How can it not matter? She'll tell the whole world.
I doubt that very much.
Why shouldn't she?
Me and the vicar, we will deal with her.
You don't mean that, Jude.
We will deal with Sandy Brown, that's all I'm saying. Now, did you come to visit George
Yes, I just can't say my farewells.
before he ripped up?
That's right.
Don't worry about that, Mrs. G. I've arranged for there to be sightings of George Green all over the country for the next 6 months. He'll be just one more man who walked out one day and never came back.
But who's going to say I've seen him?
Don't worry about that. I've got friends in low places.
I'm now in my 12th day in the village and on the verge of what I feel may be a breakthrough. It has become increasingly clear that some sophisticated organisation is operating within the community. Somehow large sections of the village's population of some 300 is managing to supplement what would otherwise be meagre incomes with large sums of money. I have yet to discover the exact nature of the operation and exactly where it happens. I would have suspected computer fraud, were it not for the fact that a marked rise in the village's standard of living occurred some 30 years ago. And in that time, money, probably thousands of pounds, possibly nearer $1 million, has appeared simply from nowhere. Reporting to you with Sandy Brown, your ex-reporter with her ear to the ground. There's something strange that is going on here. I'm determined to find it, I'm sure getting in. And so get ready to stop the press for a scoop from yours truly at the Global Express. Talking to you from a village somewhere, a village with comforts and money to spare. They don't seem to work, they're money to earn, but life and pleasure's their only concern. The source of their wealth is what I must find. There's a tangle of secrets for me to unwind. There's no one will tell me, no one will say just where it all comes from and in what way. It must be illegal, there must be a crime, but I'll find their secret, just give me some time. That's all that I need, so hold the press for a scoop from yours truly at the Global Express. Who is that?
It's Mr. Sykes.
Oh, just a minute. I'll be right with you. Come in.
Ah, time we had a chat, I think. Time for a peace offering.
A very good one.
We did well here. I think it's time I put my cards on the table. Yes, there are some very confusing things going on in this village. Have been going on for some time. It's time we cleared matters up. Please, drink your wine. I'm not going to poison you. I think we ought to be completely open and honest with ourselves.
Good.
Are you okay?
So. Lonely. Feels.
Miss Brown. Miss Brown. You can come in now, Tim.
Righto.
Let's take her down. Well, what will you explain? Oh, no. Sad, but true. We won't, we won't. Sandy Brown. Dear Sandy Brown. That's all you ever wanted to know, isn't it? What's going on?
Just tell me.
More and more. Much, much more. This is what's going on.
What is this?
This is an old monk's tunnel, slightly extended to accommodate our needs. But this is the thing that makes it all happen.
What is it?
She is a press, a printing press, a forging machine, whatever you want to call her.
What do you call her?
I call her Mary, after my mother.
Funny.
So there you have it. She churns out the money, we spend it. Simple, really. That's all you ever needed to know.
It's amazing.
Of course, there's quite a lot more to know if you really want to.
I would like to know about you.
What do you want to know?
Well, I know your church isn't a church.
Of course, it's a church.
Well, it used to be a church, but it was bought for cash.
Of course.
In the early 1950s, for use as a...
Community centre.
Exactly.
Which it is.
Posing as a church.
It does.
Presumably you're posing as a vicar.
I'm afraid so. But I am very good at vicaring.
Authority.
I've got all the forms you need. Everybody I've ever married feels just as married as anyone else. Some do, some don't.
But who knows about the press? Mary.
Most people. We consider ourselves independent here, set apart from the rest of the country. A free state, if you like.
What?
Well, we, as all nation-states, have our own code of conduct. The laws in France, for instance, are subtly different to the laws in Spain, just as our laws are subtly different from those in the rest of the country.
If you go to the rest of the country, you have to obey the laws of the land.
Oh, but should they be obeyed to the meaning or to the very letter?
That's not your decision to make.
All men and women are free to make their own decisions.
Yeah, within a certain network.
Within our own framework.
Yeah, but you can't just make your own laws.
But we declare ourselves to be independent.
You can't just decide to be independent.
Slovenia just decided to be independent.
Well, that's different.
Estonia,
It's different.
Croatia, Lithuania.
They're different.
Why?
Because...
Not what you call a cogent, coherent, well-constructed argument.
Look, are you telling me that most of the village is party to this crime?
Oh, crime is far too strong a word. This is one of the few things in this world that does a few people a lot of good, but doesn't harm anybody.
Only harm.
Not as far as I can
It's
see.
illegal.
That's different.
It's the same. It's the same stealing them.
Oh, no, when you steal, somebody loses out. This way, everybody wins.
Then you'd be breaking the law.
You keep saying that.
You could be locked up.
I don't think so.
I won't think anything with it.
I don't think anyone's ever going to know.
But my story has to be written. You must see that. I can't be party to this crime.
Our endeavour.
Or whatever. And anyway, you can't keep me here against my will.
We won't.
Right, so it goes up.
I ask you, in the interest of the good people of this village, please, don't write your piece.
I have to.
It will ruin many lives.
It's illegal.
People will be locked up.
You have been breaking the law.
But we've done no harm.
Look, I have to write this piece. I'm a journalist. It's my job. I can't just decide what to disclose and what to cover up. People have a right to know. This has to be brought to public attention so that people can decide for themselves. Now, if they think that no harm's been done, well, right, you're fine. But in my view, by this time next month, you'll be behind bars and God knows how many others with you.
Don't.
Sorry, Mr. Sykes.
Please, reconsider.
I have no choice.
There is always choice. You're making a mistake.
Sorry, Mr. Sykes.
This is your last chance.
Goodbye, Mr. Sykes.
I love you, Sarah, but I have to go now.
What did you say?
Oh, that seems to have struck a chord.
What did you say?
I thought you were leaving.
What did you say?
I believe killing people is illegal. Sarah.
What did you kill him?
It's called murder.
He was dying.
Still a crime,
He was in pain.
no doubt.
Had no choice.
There is always choice.
It was what he wanted.
Tim?
Sarah Bourne, this is your life. Facts, figures, dates, names, places, photographs, it's all here. Our Sarah Bourne ceased to be in the same year that Sandy Brown appeared from nowhere. We have proof that for the past 3 years, you, Sarah Bourne, and Sandy Brown have been renting out for weekends and holidays the cottage in which Sarah Bourne used to live. We also had photographs of you putting flowers on the graves of Arthur and Mary Bourne. All this information is addressed to the police, together with a contact address telling them just where to find you, if they should want to.
What you wanted.
No doubt.
Was for death.
Possibly.
You wouldn't say that. It would destroy me.
But surely the public has a right to know.
No.
The courts will decide.
No.
Justice must be done.
No.
This time next month, we could all be behind bars.
No.
So, she saw things through our eyes after that.
Thank goodness for that.
Do you think she'll ever become Sarah Bourne once more?
I think maybe in her own village she might be.
But not to the outside world.
All very wise.
We were so close to the edge there, so near to the whole thing collapsing.
If this happens once every 30 years, though, I suppose we'll be doing all right.
There were so many other things that could have been let out.
There's you,
And you.
and your sister.
And me and George.
A close call. That's what they call what we've just had.
Bloody corn circles.
Whatever, maiden. I hate them.
Oh, but it was very pretty, though.
Hey, Vigor,
Yeah?
do you,
What?
do you actually believe?
I believe in lots of things.
Oh, I mean, in him.
Oh, him.
I just thought it might be his way of sort of trying to say...
No,
Can I take a message then? Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh. Yes, well, thank you very much. Bye. That was the Coles Company. The Coles Company.
Wow.
They said that George has won a substantial amount of money, and by this time next week, he and the whole village will all be very famous.
Oh, well.
Shit.
Thank you.